Ho, ho, ho. Happy Fridays, everybody. That sounded really cheesy. That sounded better in my head. Either way, happy Fridays. Fridays is usually Nilly's round, but unfortunately the server I can't get into. Actually, it looks like I'm getting some lag here as well or something. But yeah, I couldn't get into Nilly's realm. So I guess that means we're starting our PPE early, and we are doing a... What is this guy? A ninja. I was like, a knight? No, we're not doing a knight. We're doing a ninja, because that was the most requested one to do. Now, the ninja's different because, and I just figured this out, that you have to hold down your secondary in order to get the full benefit, because it'll shoot out like a star, right? And then if you hold it down, then that's when you get the speedy on self or whatever. So that's interesting. I never actually knew that. So you think? Sure. Alright, cool. So, alright, this is a PPE, which means there are rules, and the rules that we are playing by is no picking up gear unless you earned it, no trading, even with other PPEs, and you just have to earn everything. So, hold on one sec. Perfect. So that is the rules that we'll be playing with, and unfortunately that is nothing. Now, the bad thing about that is that I actually have some, fairly decent gear in my vault. Oh, a kendo stick, even better. Alright, we're rocking now. This is everybody's jam, the kendo stick. Actually, it looks really cool. It's probably one of the cooler looking, like, T1 gear animation things there. Speaking of animations, I like how when you move, the katana, like, merges with your head. It, like, fits in with your head. So, that was something that I saw that was kind of cool. So, alright, so we are already level 2, and we already have slightly increased gear. I was gonna say, that's probably nothing. Let's start doing quests. So, looks like this here is our quest. Excellent. And once we hit, I don't know, what do you think, level 12 or so, then we will hit the Godlands. So, alright, cool. So, yeah, so this will be probably a slower episode because we are starting off from scratch. So I hope that's okay with you guys. Now, I'm a little bit nervous about this because I haven't really played I keep wanting to say knight. It's not the knight, it's the ninja. I've never played the ninja before, really. I played him for like a little bit, and then we died. And so this may go well, it may go horribly. Only time can tell. So, alright, but this kendo stick is awesome. I mean, look at that. We're one-shotting everything here. You're like, alright. Alright, Otter. Probably Sprite. You're like, alright, Otter, you're one-shotting things on the beach. That's not very, very, indicative. That's not the word I'm looking for. That's not very good, I guess. It's not very skillful. That's a cube down there. Let's not kill that. Alright, so I think probably we're gonna go for Dex and Death first, which means we'll probably do the Sprite World first. So, and because I can't use any of the potions that I already have saved up, unfortunately, that is just kind of par for the course for this. But you know what? It could be fun, and a lot of people like PPEs and NPEs, so we're going to attempt to do well. Alright, Mule is here. How's it going, buddy? Say hi to the YouTubes. He offered to open a Candyland earlier, but unfortunately I don't think that would have been a good thing for my PPE being a level 1 or 0 or whatever. So, alright. What is our quest? Oh, a Hobbit Mage. Alright, cool. What's been going on this week? Not a lot. Well, actually, I would say a lot's been going on, but I covered most of it in my vlog video. So if you haven't watched that one, then I covered a lot of cool stuff in there. I would go and do so. I would give you a rundown, but I think I said it more eloquently there than I could here. Things have happened since then. We did do some streaming. Oop, that's not what I wanted. we did some streaming on Wednesday, which went very, very well. It was probably the most watched stream that I have ever done, which is really awesome. We had probably about 20 concurrent viewers at any given time. It dipped down to about 15 or so, but that was absolutely awesome. I might actually put up the VOD for that one. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I usually don't do VODs, but you know, that one went really well. Maybe that's what you guys want. I don't know. It'll be like an hour and a half long. If that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know. I have no interest to like trim it down or anything. That's not something that I feel like doing right now. So I'd probably just upload it in its entire state. But there we go. All right, another Hobbit mage over here. Oh, something I want probably. Awesome. What's here? Cool. So another Hobbit mage over here. I kind of wonder what Mule's main is, because obviously this is his Mule character. Is that like a bad thing to ask people? Is that like a rude question? You know, I don't want to be rude. So, oh, what did we get? Better armor. All right. So we're moving up in the world. I guess I can toss this stuff to the ground here. Awesome. So we are moving up. We've got our lucky kendo stick, and we have our T3 Basilisk hide armor. I feel like Basilisk would be very hard to kill, so therefore would be a larger, drop than a T3. But whatever. I didn't do this game. Someone else did. Wild Shadow, actually. So apparently there's a Wild Shadow statue or something somewhere. Someone said in like Oryx's Castle or something, which I didn't even know was there. So we might have to go hunting for that sometime later. So I'm trying to get the feel for my secondary before I go all out with it. We could do a forest maze. I don't really like the forest maze because I feel like there's really not a lot of good stuff that you can get there anyways. It's kind of a waste of time in my eyes, but I don't know, maybe you like it, and if you do like it, you should let me know why, so I should know, so that I can know why you like it, and maybe like it myself. So, there we go. That's what happens when you hold it down, basically. Alright, Basilisk Hide we already have. Lots of brilliant experience points here. That is a pretty full bag. I don't think I've ever seen a bag with so much stuff in it. I mean, it's not good stuff, but it's stuff nonetheless. So, Surfin was on a little earlier, but he has to go study. By the way, guys, school and stuff's obviously more important, definitely. So, don't feel bad, because a lot of people are like, I'm so sorry I can't play with you because I have school, and you know what? Go do your schooling stuff. That's obviously more important. It's 100 million times more important than this. Honestly, it is. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. But yeah, don't worry about it, man. Or if it's like, oh, I can't play with you because I have X or Y or whatever. Maybe not X as in ecstasy, if that's maybe a step in the wrong direction. But seriously, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There'll be more times for us to play. All right, that was awful damage there. We got more. Oh. All right, we're moving on up. What does this do? Speedy. Okay, cool. They're pretty much the same thing. What do we gain from it? Oh, a little bit more damage. I gotcha. All right. So, getting used to this class is kind of a weird class. It kind of is. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of strange, I think it's because you've got basically like a what's it called? Let's see, what is the range here? 4? That's almost the range of like a sword class, isn't it? So you have like a sword class without the extra defense. So, which is obviously not that great, but then you've got speedy. That's so you can strafe a little bit. Maybe you can get to objectives and stuff quicker. I don't even know. I don't even know how to do this class. It's perplexing slightly. Like I said, if you have any requests or any good information for me about that, I'd rather have that one. Thank you. All right, cool. Then I'd be much obliged for that information. So, and just like the Trickster, too. Like, we played the Trickster during the stream, which was a lot of fun, but I have no clue how to use that class. Somebody said you should pop your... okay. Goodbye, Lucky Kendo Stick, unfortunately. Hello, T2. So, like I said, we're moving on up. Moving on up, moving on up. To the east side, to the east side. Let me know before you get off, because I want to give you something to say thanks for the great videos. Hold on just 1 second, buddy. Hold on 1 second. Killing blobs. Alright, I'm going to say this again. I think I've been saying this every single episode now, but I don't really do donations anymore. I've had some bad experiences in the past. I had a whole bunch of people want to give me stuff during the stream, and there's a few reasons why. One is just because every time that I get donations, I end up dying, like, immediately. And so, no, man, I want the one who inspired me to get the game. I appreciate that, but so here's the deal. There's really two main reasons why. The first one is because I've had bad experiences in the past where people have given me stuff and then it wasn't theirs to give, and so I had to give it back, and people were angry, and I'd rather avoid that at all costs if I can. The second reason is I don't really feel like, you know, me doing videos is justifiable for all the donations. I mean, I do really, really appreciate it, and I promise I do. But, you know, I don't know. It's weird. And somebody had a point, and they're like, well, you're the one who, you know, is bringing entertainment to everybody. And, you know, I would do that without donations. So I do appreciate it. But I don't feel like it's justified. Let's not die. All right, SeaOtter. Let's not do that. All right, I was hoping that was a health potion. I have plenty. Maybe we can pop one. Why not? So, and you know, if I accept one from one person, because like Surfin's like, hey man, you've hurt me. You've helped me out a lot. So I'd like to return the favor. And I'm like, if I accept one from one person, then other people will be badgering me to accept them from you. And I know how it always works. It's always, but you took such and such from somebody, and don't you like me, and all that stuff. And it's just a rabbit hole that I would rather not go down right now. But I do appreciate it. I really do. But I don't know. It doesn't feel right either. I don't feel right taking your stuff. And usually when I do, I die like right afterwards. And so it's just wasted. It's just wasted. Or maybe it's unlucky. I have no clue. So that's one reason, or a few different reasons why I don't feel comfortable taking stuff from people. So I appreciate it. Please don't send me trade requests unless you want to see what's in my inventory or want me to see what you got or something. But I'm not doing giveaway type stuff anymore. It's not worth it. So, all right. So that rant is over. Speaking of giveaways, I found that doing them on my channel doesn't seem to work very well, because I'll like give away 6 copies of Paladin and like 4 people will grab them. It's a lot better than the giveaways that we've had in the past where like 2 people have gotten them, like out of 6 or something. People just don't claim their prizes, you know? And I want them to. I want to give you stuff. That's why I do the giveaways, but nobody claims them. So I'm thinking there's got to be a better way. There's got to be something better that we could do to reward people who participate with our channel. And that's the other thing too, is what happens a lot is that why is my shuriken not being thrown? Is there a delay on that? Well, the other thing that happens too is you have people who subscribe just for the giveaway, or hopefully so that they'll get free stuff in the future. They never watch your videos, they never comment or engage in any way. And those aren't the people that I want to help out. You know, those aren't the people that I want to give stuff to. I'd rather give it to the people who watch my stuff, who comment, who engage, and, you know, the people that help me out. Help me help you, I guess, you know, right? So that I'm starting to try and lean away from giveaways. Although I've had some opportunities I can't really talk about yet present themselves where I may be able to give away free games through like Steam. Like I'm not it's not Humble Bundle, but things kind of like Humble Bundle and that sort of thing. So I'm trying to finalize that. It would also be a sponsorship, and if I do take it, then I would disclose absolutely everything to you guys, because I feel like that is the right thing to do. But all right, here we go. We're leveling up. We're level 9 now, almost halfway there. Don't need anything there. So, but are you guys opposed to sponsorships and stuff and like sponsored content? Like, for instance, hypothetically, if someone was like, I'm going to give you a key to, I don't know, Dark Souls 3 in order to do a review, would you feel weird or feel that I'm biased? You know, because, I mean, obviously there's going to be some bias there, right? So, but would that be something you guys would be opposed to? Or is it like, hey man, you know, you're able to do reviews or whatnot of a whole bunch of different games that we're interested in, and it's a win-win for everybody. I'd love to know your guys' feedback on that as well. I haven't accepted anything yet, so I've been researching the company a lot, and I've been talking to people on their team and stuff, so I don't know. That's all I can talk about for now. It's always weird, you know, because oh, that's not as good as ours, actually. It's always a weird thing for me, right? Because on one end, I'm like, you know, we're bringing more, hopefully, money into the channel. We can use it to buy better audio equipment or games to review or talk about, and you know, it'll help out the channel a lot. But on the same token, I'm like, are people going to look down on this kind of thing? You know what I mean? So I know there's a lot of people who hate that kind of stuff. Let's go in the Forbidden Jungle. That sounds like a great idea. Awesome. Either way, I'm just looking for feedback from you guys. This is a great place to level, by the way. So, okay, so it seems like there is a delay. I hate when I get spammed with stuff like that. Alright. Let's level it up. I keep thinking it's something actually important, but it's stupid spammers. I used to play a game called Diablo 2 a lot. It was pretty much my favorite game of all time for a long, long time. Until now, every time that you go in to actually play the game, hopefully with other people, all you get are spam messages. And it is a sad, sad day. And it's starting to happen to Realm. It's starting to happen to Diablo 3, I'm sure. I haven't played Diablo 3 for a long time. But it's a sad, sad thing. You know, to see great games ruined by stupid stuff like that. There we go. All right, we're getting used to this. So it looks like strafing back and forth is what we want to be doing. I think one or two of these is the guy who hallucinates you. I can't remember which one it is. Let's kill the fire if we can. Mule. Awesome, thank you. Oh, that's the hallucination one, the stars. A few people are wondering how to get better. These are questions I had during the stream that I wanted to talk about during a video in case we don't release the VOD. But a few people are wondering how to get better at dodging. And really, the biggest thing with dodging is knowing the attack patterns of your enemies so that you can predict them and know where to go in order to not get hit. That is the biggest part to dodging. Honestly, it's you know, that's a whole bunch of it. So the other thing is just, you know, knowing, let's say the Medusa in the Godlands shoots at you. So if you just circle is definitely a word. It's like circle, but it's a cervix. If you just circle strafe around them, then you can, let's see, you can dodge pretty much all of their stuff except for their bombs, right? And then the opposite of that would be like the Ent gods who shoot where you are going. And so what you want to do is know the timing so that you can like go back and forth like this while shooting at them. And then that is how you kill them. So, can we kill these? I don't think so. Hello, Mr. Gumdrop. Ginto Kazak is here as well. Alright, let's do this. I think right here is probably where we want to be. That seems like that's probably where the safe area is. Something like that. Let's not get killed, though. Alright, let's not die, please. Please with the not dying. Alright, these guys are annoying. Ghosty ghosts. Annoying ghosty ghosts. Oh, he actually hits for quite a bit. I don't actually mind using my health potions. I should use them more often, probably. Alright. Plus, we're gonna get some more stuff here in a second. Ooh. Alright. There's another health potion there. Grab that. Thank you. This is like the most difficulty that I've had with this dungeon ever. Probably because we're only level 11. We could be hitting the Godlands soon, though. We could be. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Alright, cool. We beat him. We got some pollen powder. I guess we'll take that. Still party magic, why not? Alright, cool. What else we got? Is this a... No, I don't need that. That's weird. Usually he pays out to at least somebody. That is strange. That is odd. I'm looking for health potions. Also, experience. We're almost to the point to where we can probably go into the Godlands and be okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's just head over. Why not? This could be a very, very short PPE, though. And ancient. You know what? Let's go here. Okay. Alright, this is a good place to be, I suppose. Mule is here as well. This could go badly for us. See, this guy, he shoots at you, I believe. And so, you can kind of go back and forth like this for a lot of people. Or you can circle strafe them is a good way as well. Because a lot of people shoot directly at you. So, we could go to another jungle here. I always wonder with PPEs, it should be okay to grab stuff from chests, right? I'm at least going to grab this. Alright, cool. For the most part, I just want to do Forbidden Jungles because they are a good place to level up. There we go. Mule is just kicking it over there. You see that? It's awesome. Alright, so the second question that I was getting... And of course, there's different attack patterns that you should know, like the ones that kind of come radially out like that. These guys shoot just one or two straight at you. And then there's shotguns, like what this totem is doing here. Are you leveling quick? Pretty much. I can't type, but I am leveling. So. Yeah, that's pretty much dodging. A lot of it is just play the game. Honestly, you know, a lot of it is just experience, so, which is alright. This is something you just gotta do to get good at it, just like YouTube. It's a big thing about YouTube, is just do it to get good at it, especially commentary. It's a confidence thing, you know. I was talking to Gamer Dad the other day, and he was talking about how I was when I first started my channel versus how I am now, and just the amount of confidence that I have gained, and I have to agree with that. So now, confidence is not always a good thing, but it is a lot of times, you know. You don't want to be overconfident, that's for sure. But I think that's a big part of YouTube, is just doing it enough to get confident in your craft, you know. So it's a big part of it. Alright, the second thing that we were talking about was how to grow your channel. So if you have a YouTube channel, no matter what size it is, maybe you just started, maybe you've been at it for a while, it's not as big as you would like it to be, that's what she said. But you want to grow bigger, and there's a few things that you should look into and a few things that you should avoid as well. And the biggest one is going to be SEO. I'm boost at boss and kill minions. You kill boss, you can get cyan. Alright, cool. Alright. So, there's a... Oh, hello. I love that effect, but it always looks weird. You know what I mean? All right, I love it though. It's probably one of my favorite ones. Pollen powder, why not? All right, cool. So, how to grow your YouTube channel. The biggest part is SEO, or search engine optimization. That is going to be a big part of growing your channel. And what is search engine optimization, you may ask? Search engine optimization is using the right keywords, titles, and descriptions in your videos in order to tell the search algorithm on YouTube what your video is about so that it can get recommended to different people and they will watch your content. So, a good example of that is if you watch, or if you search for Realm of the Mad God. I was getting trapped there, I didn't want to die. If you search for Realm of the Mad God, then, or just RotMG, you'll probably notice that what happened there? Have we been using that this whole time? That's awful. We were in Medusa, that's right. You'll probably notice that my video comes up on the front page. So, and the reason why is because I put a lot of keywords in my descriptions, and I put keywords in my titles, and also just keywords and tags in general in order to let the search algorithm know what the video is about so that it'll come up in the search results. Now, the good thing about that is if somebody wants a Realm video, they will probably search for something like Realm of the Mad God, and hopefully the thought is that they will find your video and they will click on your video. Now, a big part of that is also having good thumbnails, right? So having good thumbnails to where they're enticing, people want to click on them. And a lot of people do it right, and a lot of people do it, I'm not going to say wrong. There's definitely wrong ways to do thumbnails, but there's no like real set right way. There's different tricks that you can have. We can talk about that later if you guys want. But that's one good way to get people to find your videos. Now, another good way is through collaborations. Now, some people love collaborations. Some people hate them. They can help your channel. They can hurt your channel if you do them wrong. But I wouldn't say they necessarily like hurt your channel, but they probably won't have the desired intended effect that you want. So, and the best way to do collaborations is find someone about the same size as your channel who does similar content and do videos with them. What I always recommend is that you play with them a little bit beforehand and kind of get a gauge on their commentary style and what they like to do during videos. And that way you can know whether or not it's worth doing videos with them or not. And the thought behind this is you have a similar fan base and a similar personality and stuff. So if someone likes my video, then they'll probably like yours and they'll check out your channel, and vice versa. So a lot of people like to do collaborations, especially earlier. I feel like a lot of people kind of stop doing them as they get larger, I guess. But, you know, I still see people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers doing collaborations with each other and stuff. If you can get into a good YouTuber group, and the best way to do that is to find people who are just starting out when you're starting out and trying to grow together with them, then you're going to have a lot of fun and you are going to grow your channel at the same time. And so definitely look into doing collaborations. It's a good way to grow your channel, and it's a good way to have fun and play with other people as well. Now, there's a few things to avoid or to avoid doing. The first one is sub for subs. Now, sub for sub is exactly what it sounds like. If you subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe to your channel. And this is awful. This is not something that you want. And the reason why is because all it gets you is dead subscribers. Subscribers who don't watch your content. Subscribers who don't ever, you know, comment or help you out in any way. Sure, your subscriber number itself will increase, but that won't help you at all, because what you'll have is, let's say, 10,000 subscribers, but 2 views on every video. And someone will look at that and say, hey, this guy has a lot of subscribers. He doesn't have a lot of views. He must not have very good content, or maybe he bought a bunch of subscribers or whatnot. It's not what you want. Don't do it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I've never seen somebody actually grow their channel that way. Their subscriber count will grow, but honestly, that's not really a metric that YouTube uses a lot to see if your channel is good or not. They look at views, they look at watch time, and they look at audience retention. And what audience retention is how much of the video did they watch? Did they watch 2 minutes? Did they watch 5 minutes? Did they watch the entire thing? Is it 50%? Is it 100%? That is what they are looking for. And the higher retention rate, especially for longer videos, the more ad revenue you'll get as well. So the best way to do that is to genuinely have good content. And that is another good way to grow. So let's say 10 new people watch your videos today. If you have good content, maybe 8 of them will subscribe. Maybe 2 of them will, maybe 5. But if you have bad content, then probably 0 to 1 of them will subscribe. And so if you have good content, then you will grow over time just by your own merits, right? So that is a good way to grow your channel as well. Here we go. And, it's just good for your channel overall. I have been talking for way too long. We are level 16. If you guys have any other questions about YouTube, I'm an open book. I love talking about this kind of stuff, which is another good point. Be passionate about it. There's no point on doing YouTube if you're not having fun with it, So, but, one sec, sorry. What was I saying? Be passionate about it, show your craft, have fun, and if you're having fun, your audience will be having fun. That's the main thing. Either way, thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.